EJ Nevels has stepped back onto the mound, had a very effective first inning, issuing a flyout, a strikeout, and a groundout. Jumbos will send their 4, 5, and 6 batters: Connor Bowman, Ben Leonard, and Connor Davidson. Nevels issues the ball outside. Bowman was hitting third in yesterday's 2 contests and has been slid back to the cleanup spot. Soft ground ball down the right field line, and will go foul. Bowman really has turned things up offensively over these last couple of weeks in NESCAC play, which has sent him up in the batting order. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We'll see what the strategy is on the pitching end for Amherst. Nevels can give you some length, but I would expect some other key bullpen pieces to be utilized early in this game. Tristan Kim, the freshman, won NESCAC Pitcher of the Week a little bit earlier on in this season. Was not used yesterday. The 2-2. Drilled foul. You'd wonder as well if Alan Day is available after being used yesterday to collect the save. Did not throw too many pitches. The 2-2 is just inside as the count goes full. Here's the payoff. Grounded softly, going to be a tough play. Nice scoop by Nevels, but he slips on the turf. That's an infield single for Bowman to lead off the second. On the turf, the bounce off of a ball hit straight into the ground certainly plays a factor. We saw that yesterday as a ball ate up Irizarry at third base. Nevels struggling to collect that one as, of course, being on that mound, a little bit of an uneven playing field to set your feet. And the Jumbos have the first base runner of the game. Ben Leonard grounds one, foul. Leonard really was searching for some offensive feel entering yesterday's series and found it for sure with a single and a run scored as well as a walk in game 2. Here's the 0-1, and it hits him on the foot. So Nevels unable to complete a difficult ground ball play and then hits Ben Leonard as the Jumbos have 2 base runners on with nobody out and the designated hitter Connor Davidson coming to the plate. You can hear some loud cheers as there's a lot of different Jumbo athletics happening here today. The men's lacrosse NESCAC championship is happening and the Middlebury Panthers have their team walking past us here at Gittleman, and they are amped up for their game that starts at 12 noon today. Should be a good contest between 2 teams that are, probably 2 of the best teams in the country in Division III lacrosse. You can tune into that one on NSN. Davidson did not play over the last 2 games yesterday. It was Connor Bralla that got the starts, and Bralla was effective, had a single and hit and a walk, as the Amherst infield corners are in, potentially expecting a sacrifice bunt. Wave and a miss for strike number 1. Padian and Irizarry are on the grass, while the middle infielders are in that double play depth. Nevels checks the runner at second and deals. Outside, ball 1.
You're right there, kid.
Davidson hitting .215 with a .698 OPS. Has power in that bat, although struggles to make contact at times. The 1-1 is inside. Davidson's first at-bat of the season was a home run. So a good way to open things up. And now here in what could be the Jumbo's last game of the season if they don't pull out a win. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nevels deals, and that pitch is lined foul. Davidson played in Tufts series against Amherst earlier this season, but after that has not been given too many opportunities. That the DH role here for the Jumbos is sort of a platoon situation. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and line straight to the shortstop. They'll make the play into second. Bowman will be safe. So a nice play there by McIntyre to get the line drive. And the throw over to McDermott was just barely not in time. Good base running awareness by Bowman to realize that even though it was a line drive, it could be caught for an out and to stay put and get back to second base safely. Here's Pat Solomon. And first pitch is down for a ball. That breaking ball ended up dropping out of the zone, and Solomon did not bite. Bowman on second, Leonard on first, the 1-0 pitch with 1 away in the bottom of the second. Swung on and grounded to third. Irizarry over to McDermott. The throw to first is not in time, so they get the force at second as a fielder's choice for Patrick Solomon. Bowman advances to third as Leonard will go back to the dugout. First and third, 2 away. And there's now a base hit would score a run with one of the best contact bats in the Jumbo lineup, Ozzie Fleischer, at the plate. Downstairs, ball 1.
Go, EJ, come on, kid. Don't you out of this. No delay.
Fleischer had a couple of walks and a run scored in game 2 yesterday. They check Solomon at first, who is a very good base runner. Of course, these Jumbos second in the NESCAC in steals. We'll see what they do here on first and third. That pitch is lined into right field. It's going to be a tough play, and it's going to fall for a base hit. 1 run will score. Solomon's rounding third. They hold him there as Fleischer reaches second. It's an RBI double for the Jumbo shortstop as Tufts strikes first in the bottom of the second frame. They lead 1-0. Great play, great piece of hitting to the opposite field by Ozzie Fleischer. That's what he does best, getting bat on ball, making the best out of what could be very competitive pitches. As Nevels now has to work himself out of a jam with Connor Flavin coming to the plate. Flavin led things off in scoring for the Jumbos in game 2 with a towering 3-run blast over the right field fence. Of course, the curse of yesterday was whichever team scored first ended up losing the game, as the Mammoths responded to Flavin's home run with 8 scores of their own. Flavin provides an interesting scenario here for the Jumbos, as he's a great way to flip the order around as a power bat before the top of the lineup. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 away. The pitch from Nevels. Upstairs, 3-0. And it's understandable to want to be careful in your pitch selection around Connor Flavin, who homered yesterday, but you have to remember that since he's a 9-hitter, it's Henry Fleckner, the leadoff man, coming to the plate if they are not able to retire Flavin. Three and one is the count. The Jumbos got things off scoring-wise with a double from Fleischer. The pitch swung on and fouled back as the count goes full. A loud thud as perhaps a car was damaged off of that foul ball. The net not high enough to support that one. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, got him. Nevels escapes the second with only one run allowed. But the Jumbos get things off scoring-wise off of an RBI double from Ozzie Fleischer. The Jumbos lead 1-0 in a do-or-die NESCAC quarterfinal game.